Stay alert.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Okay, well, we found some researchers.
Hurry. Close the door before they come back.
Well, they won't be back now.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
I'm gonna say that guy's traumatized for right now. Just gonna go out on a limb there and say that. But it's unfortunate that the whole 232 lost their lives just defending this camp. But at the very least, the beacon is close to the spaceport, so it's more than likely now that Nihilus has moved for it. So I think we can ask them a few questions before we go. Can you tell me anything about the beacon, since Shepard's not talking for right now for some reason?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
I'm sorry to break the conversation like this, but I feel like that's a little more than just being traumatized. I mean, I'm not a psychologist, but, you know.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
They don't seem to have kicked in yet. Speaking of the attack...
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the geth swarmed over the camp.
Thankfully, they don't seem to be able to decrypt locks.
Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Well, then I guess they left for something else. They might be going towards the spaceport, which means that we should probably get to Nihilus. But speaking of which, I have to imagine he came through here. Probably. Honestly, he might be the one that ran the geth off. So maybe they seen him here. Did you notice
a Turian in the area?
I saw him. The Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Yes, but that could mean that there's another Turian here. And he's saying that he was with the geth? I mean, I know he's traumatized, but what if that's actually true? I guess we'll have to keep an eye out as we go along here.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
I want to say that I'm definitely going to prove this guy wrong, but, I mean, he's traumatized. You can't really blame the guy for, spouting out what would otherwise be considered nonsense. So, nobody got stuck in there? Good. Because sometimes Alenko and Williams get stuck on the NPCs in there, so that's no good. But they didn't this time, which is good. We wouldn't see this because we're all the way up the hill from this, but there's Nihilus. I guess he's okay.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the geth here. The situation's bad.
Well, nobody could expect the geth.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh, shit. That was a pistol shot. Alright, everybody stay alert. We've got somebody shooting at somebody else over there. No surprise, I'm sure, but keep your guard up.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Oh my god, it's the squid thing.
Look at the size of it.
What the hell is it? And it's leaving. Shit, that means that we're not gonna find out who was... Because the leader of this attack has to be on that ship, right? So I guess we're not gonna find out who did all of this, but... Damn it. We need to secure the spaceport more than anything else right now, instead of worrying about that thing making that awful noise. Move up. Hold your positions. Because we've got hostiles in the area. I just don't know if they're going to actually come down here yet. I might have to move up myself. I heard them. I hear you coming down, Husks. I'm not moving up at this point because that is not a good idea. Let us hold the position that we're in. Actually, Williams, you're skilled with sniper rifles. Why don't you try using that Avenger there? Shooting out those geth that are on the platform that I saw down there. Meanwhile, Olenko and I will worry about these Husks. Throw them down hills and stuff. That probably wasn't a good idea. Yeah, sabotage him. Get out of here. Got another one. I can sabotage that one in a second. Oh no, I won't. He's dead. Alright, you two provide covering fire. I'm gonna pop barrier and move up. You'll see me doing this a lot. It's a pretty safe strategy, I think, popping a barrier and moving up. While I have the barrier, I might as well use it. I have no idea what this Husk is doing, but he's about to get a grenade in the face. Yeah. Screw this, use throw. I'm kind of surprised because the enemies that normally I would think biotics would do more damage to. Shepard, if you could hit this shot, that would be great. Please, Shepard. Thank you. Alright, where are you moving to? I can probably see you better over here. Yeah, definitely. Okay, sabotage and attack. There we go. Anybody else? Could have sworn there was another one. No, I guess we're clear. Alright. Actually, Williams, why don't you equip your assault rifle again, because that probably be more useful. Alright, well, there's someone on the platform there, but there's also this building here we might want to check out. So we'll go do this first. Hello? I guess there is another enemy in the area, otherwise we wouldn't be having a problem opening that. Where the hell are you? Oh, you're way in the back. Damn it. I hate when they move all the way back because it makes it hard to... Yeah, see, there he is. Come out and fight me like a... Oh, yeah, you're not really a man or woman or anything, are you? Oh, shit, nice shot. Guessing that was Williams doing that. Does she ever... Yeah, she's got her assault rifle equipped. Alright. Now we should be clear. So let's head in this direction here. Are they going to get stuck? Okay, good. They went around the boxes. I thought about that afterwards. I was like, oh crap, I probably got them stuck. I don't want to get them stuck because that would just be bad. Manual override. Let's go. Alright. Almost missed that one, but okay.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You don't have to shout. Yeah, it's safe.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I see a giant flying squid, I'd probably run for cover too. Do you guys happen to know anything about the beacon?
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Tell me what you know about the attack, because you might have more details than they had up in the research camp since you were closer to where the ship landed.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
I guess we'll have to check it out when we head over to the spaceport. Now, what about this ship? We didn't really get to... I mean, we got a good look at it when it left, but didn't really get to know what it was capable of.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Well, I can't explain the inside your own head part, but if it was a shriek, it might have been a high-pitched frequency.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
The way he talks about it, it sounds like it was coming from inside and trying to burrow its way out. I don't think I've ever heard of a jamming signal like that before, that starts inside and tears its way out. Well, I don't think we're going to get anything else out of these guys, but thanks for the info. It was helpful, and we will make sure that you get someplace safe after this. But for right now, you should probably head back to the research camp because the people up there are safe, so...
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Sounds like you're holding out on me there, Cole.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Shepard's been exposed to smuggling previously. As a matter of fact, it was a large part of the life with all of the gangs running around in where she grew up. But so I don't think she'd be like, smuggling's a crime, you're going to jail, because there are more important things to worry about right now than smuggling, But what are you storing?
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Well, you're probably right about that. I'll probably use it almost immediately. I feel like given what kind of character Shepard is, I mean, she's, she realizes there's more important things than the smuggling ring to worry about, but I still feel like she'd kind of bust this guy's balls about this, so we're going to bust his balls now. Actually, I didn't level up before this, so I don't know if I could continue with this whole thing completely.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Alright, thanks.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Yeah, see, if I had a charm level of 2, I'd be able to talk to him about this. And honestly, his confidant at the spaceport might actually know something about this whole attack, but I mean, we'll get to the bottom of this eventually anyway.
Okay, forget about it. I've got more important things to worry about.
Good luck.
Thank you. And for talking to him and clearing out the whole area and getting them safe, we get a really good pistol and a combat sensor. So I'm going to equip that pretty much right away. But first, I need to go in my squad and level up because I can't actually open this locker until I do so. Caden, why don't you do this and this? There we go. Now I can open that locker. He's a little imbalanced right now. I'm sure you can tell, but we'll balance him back out in a second. But yeah, if I would have done this directly before I opened that door, I would have been able to put my charm at 2 like this, and then I would have been able to ask him for the name of the contact. Although, really, if it's just a petty smuggling ring, I don't think that his contact would know anything about this attack. I mean, I could be wrong, but, I don't think so. So, alright, Williams has adrenaline burst. That is good. In case you're wondering why I'm referring to her as Williams, it's just because this is my first time meeting her. So I'm trying to be more official about it. For those of you who have played the game before, know that she joins your party permanently. Well, I'll be referring to her as Ashley later on, just not yet. And we have a storage locker that Caden can now unlock because he has his electronics talent high enough for it. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Okay, it was the same code as the door. I guess we're lucky that the geth didn't know the code, or else we could have been in trouble there. But Ooh, Avenger 2. That's not bad. I don't think I've gotten any armor yet, which might be a little troublesome later, but... Oh, they're gonna get stuck on the NPCs, aren't they? Great. Whatever. We'll figure it out from there in a little bit. I'm gonna equip that pistol right away because look at how much better that is. It's just so much better than what I've currently got. Kessler, yeah, pretty much. Basically, any base weapons that I get for people, I'm gonna melt them down into Omnigel because they're just more useful as Omnigel. I don't get that much money for selling them, so it's like, you know. But Caden could use another pistol. Let's see, that has good accuracy, that has bad accuracy, but a lot more damage. Yeah, I think we'll go for accuracy because he doesn't actually get marksman, so he's gonna want to stick with stuff with higher accuracy than damage. Most of his damage is probably just gonna come from his biotics anyway, so I'll melt that down. Ashley, you could use a new assault rifle, and that Avenger 2 is just a really nice upgrade for you. So we will just equip that for you. Medium armor, we can't equip armor right now, but that is pretty good. It's not as great as Phoenix 1 on attack and biotic protection, but the damage protection is really nice for that one. Let's look at how this is going to look. Not even bad. Alright, that Reaper is so inaccurate. That's not good. Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do for now with this. We didn't get any new Omni tools or biotic amps, so we can't do anything. Oh, that's right. I need to melt down her Lancer, since that is the same as what I have base. So, all right, let's check this spaceport out and see who we've got sitting here, because it's probably not anything good. Is that who I think it is? Everybody get over here. Oh,
Commander, it's Nihilus.
That's not good. Oh, come on, BioWare. He was 5 feet away. You assholes. Well, we'll have to do something about that in a second. Let me just get this real quick. Another cryo explosive. That's no good. And I don't think those phasic rounds are too good. I think they're just the ones that bypass shields, which I really don't need. Recoil damper I don't need. Probably put that on Ashley's assault rifle. Oh, toxic damage is nice, but there's nothing in here that takes... Well, is there? I think the husks might take toxic damage. We'll try equipping it. I know Ashley will appreciate that recoil damper. That's for sure. Phasic rounds. I was thinking this might be good on an assault rifle because it fires so rapidly. So if every bullet has a 20% chance of bypassing a shield, I know it doesn't do as much damage, but in the later stages when the weapons do a lot of damage anyway, I don't think it'll matter that much. But for now, we'll leave it because it's a level 1 thing, so I'm not too concerned with that. Alright, well, Nihilus, let us... Actually, before we do that, I'm going to make a save. Damn it, didn't I just say that I wasn't going to be as obvious about me making saves like that? I thought I was going to make them seamless. Oh well, just have to do it after this. He's not looking so good.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Well, you need to be more careful then. Shepard's red eyes really show through in this cutscene. I like it. It makes them obvious. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures.
Oh, good idea.
My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Wait, another... Oh, there was another Turian. Well, I guess that corroborates. That's the word I was thinking of before. What the traumatized guy said, but it wasn't the Geth?
You're saying Nihilus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Right, yeah, I guess that's good for you. Doesn't really help Nihilus' situation, though. What happened next?
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble.
Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
So wait, you're the only one who ended up being able to get behind the crates?
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
It doesn't sound like he had anything to do with the attack, but yeah, it's lucky for you.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
I know that I had Shepard busting Cole's balls about the smuggling ring, but this guy's probably been traumatized. He saw his entire, his entire workforce essentially die, basically right before his eyes, so I don't think that we need to bust his balls on this whole situation. You could, if you manage to put your charm to 2, unlike me because I'm a dumbass, with Cole, because then you could find out that Powell is actually the person who's in charge of the smuggling ring over here at the spaceport. But I think it just gets you extra dialogue. I don't think he might give you something, but I've never actually gotten anything out of it, and I don't think it's really necessary. So I'm not worried about it. Tell me what you know about the beacon.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform.
Okay, so it's not here anymore.
That was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Yeah, I imagine. Speaking of that whole few hours that you were talking about here.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute the ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them.
Thousands?
They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Yeah, that's not good. Like I said, I don't think anybody could have prepared for something like this because it's the Geth. They haven't been seen outside the Veil in centuries, so like, how do you prepare for something like that? You said they came out of a mothership.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down.
Well, yeah, I saw it. It was weird.
It was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Well, that corroborates what Cole said back at that little shed up there on the hill. Alright, you should probably go meet up with your friends up on the hill there. They're relatively safe now, but we have to keep moving forward.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Yeah, you probably should do that. It's probably for the best. Shit. Enemies are sneaking up on us here. Why don't you two move here? And hold your position. No, Ashley. Okay, well, whatever. We're gonna do this way anyway. Sabotage that guy. Actually, I'm out in the open. I should use a barrier, and Caden should use sabotage. Okay, there's that. And next guy right up here. Flank me, please. Or rather, I will flank him. And then we'll go from there. Get out of here. Alright. That takes care of that. Why don't you two hold this position? Because I see a couple more on the map there, and I'm going to go scout it out. Yeah, there you are. Can you see into that? Not very well. What have we got here? Is that what I think it is? Yeah, there's a canister down there. Well, surprise! Alright, get rid of him. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, you two come with me. You got a lot of work to do on this little platform here. Hold this position here. I'm gonna hold this one. Actually, no, I'm gonna move up a little bit. Because there's a dude over there whom I am not exactly a fan of. That gets rid of one of them. How do I want to do this? Ashley, put on overkill because you're definitely going to need it. I'm going to need a barrier to get through this, and probably so is Caden. Oh god. That was a rocket. Don't do that again. These geth destroyers are tough. Why don't you overload? I will throw him. Get back. Oh shit, he's still alive. Well, not anymore. But yeah, that guy's rough. If you don't start taking care of him right away, he can totally mess you up. I'll provide covering fire. Move up! Everybody move up. Hold those positions. I hit it, but I'm not sure how. I shouldn't have used barrier earlier, because now I gotta run like this without a barrier up in order to get to the enemies a little closer. I think I killed the ones that were supposed to be right here, so now I'm gonna have to move up again. That's not good. Yeah, why don't you two move up? I'll do covering fire again. They got me pinned down! Barrier's almost back though, so we should be alright. I'm going to try to get rid of this shield if I can. Okay, there we go. Let's pop a barrier and move up. Move up, Shepard. There you go. I knew you could do it. Why don't we throw that guy instead of sabotaging this? Sabotaging doesn't seem to be doing much good. I think I'm hitting him. Well, first let's do this since there's a med kit nearby. Move up. Oh, I poisoned them. I can't say I was expecting that. Get that sniper rifle started. We're gonna... Are you just not gonna come out and play today, or like what are you doing? There you go. Not even bad. Oh, I guess we're clear. Alright. My unit would not be moving up with me if we weren't clear, so that's just how I know that for sure. But that hallway can be a little tough if you're not prepared. You gotta take up positions of cover, flank your allies when they move up, and all of that stuff. At this point, I think, did we level up again? No, we didn't. I think we're close. Yeah, we're pretty close. If you haven't gone and done the stuff with Cole, or... Well, you have to do the stuff with Powell. If you haven't done the stuff with Cole or with Dr. Warren back at the camp, now is your last time to do so. So take care of that if you haven't already.